Hello, I'm Wheelhouse Starcraft, and this is Let's Play Total Annihilation. Last we left off, we had just captured the gate to this is hard to say, Barathrum. Barathrum. That's it? Alright. Let's go ahead and load that game, listen to the narration.
The armed commander had reached Barathrum, a turbulent young world whose surface was just beginning to cool. Barathrum was a key strategic point, fabulously rich in mineral resources. It supplied a large percentage of the metal used by the core throughout the galaxy. Control of Barathrum was critical. The fight would be intense.
Okay, I was trying to put an N there, Barathrum, but it's Barathrum. Barathrum. Okay, so basically we got to kill all the core units and capture the Moho mine, and once again it's going to be difficult because the Moho mine is surrounded by core units and it's easily damaged. But basically we just got to build lots of units. It says the core will resist as never before, but that's kind of true of each mission because each mission is more difficult than the last. This mission is hard due to enemy attacks. Notice that since we're playing this on medium, just like easy, there are scripted attacks. If you play on hard, it's more like an AI controls most of the units. It's not as scripted. But basically, we're just going to have to build a whole lot of units, and just build resources and build units, and that's just like any mission. Not exactly unique in that sense. I'm going to have my commander go to the left and slow it down. The reason is I want him to clear a way out so we can go ahead and build these four units as usual. Build your 4 solar panels. And tell him to go south after that. I wish I could go ahead and say build this, but since that's in the fog of war, you really can't build that. Not easily, at least not yet. Anyway, I actually kind of enjoy this mission. It's one of those missions that starts getting a little bit tricky and difficult. I noticed in my last video that I made my mouse click really got in the way, and I apologize for that. My mouse is rather sensitive and actually makes a lot of noise. It's a wireless mouse, and you can build silent mice, but I prefer this style of mouse. I like wireless mice just because when I do have a USB mouse, it does kind of get in the way. I have a nice really USB mouse that I really like the feel of. It's really thick. The one I have now is rather thin. You can see there's this little serpentine shape here to get past the lava. There's a tower right here. There we go. Killed it. There's a metal deposit up north here you want to get, and then you want to come down south and claim that metal extraction point. At one point you will be attacked by a whole bunch of Jeffies, which are small core units that are just basically skirmish units in Tier 1. In fact, they are the Tier 1 vehicle unit. I should have gotten that metal right there. That's alright. They are the Tier 1 vehicle unit, and for the core, not too difficult to destroy, but there's going to be a few of them. I'm going to go ahead and want to build my factory right there. Below us, on the very bottom of the map, there's lots of units that are scripted to attack at a certain point, and there are some units to the right that are scripted, to the east, that are scripted to attack at certain points. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to build some Jeffies. Actually, I want to say 2 of these guys, and then that guy, and then do the usual up, down, up, and that should be enough. So let me just walk my way. Actually, the way it's going to have to work is I'm going to have to go ahead and get some of these metal units on the on the left side of this magma pool, and I hope that my Jeffies can do a good job of destroying other units as they come by. Well, there they are, right on cue. They are kind of difficult to destroy. Well, we got a few of them. We got all but one. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. They're crawling around back. I'm going to send them back down. Or my commander could probably get them. Die! Yes! Okay, well actually that was pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and claim this metal and then have my commander go down. I didn't lose. Well, I lost. No, I didn't lose anybody there, so I'm good with my queue. Basically, what I want for this mission, and all you really need, are 30 Roccos, 20 Jethros, or 15 Jethros, and then we're going to build some advanced units to get 15 Fidos. This will be the first time we really use a fair amount of advanced units. Now, the reason you want Jethros is because as you go down south, there's a group of aircraft you can anger and aggro, and they are easily angered and easily aggroed. If you guys don't know basic computer terminology, aggro means to make it aggressive and attack you. I'm going to go ahead and build a radar tower right here. Whoop, that didn't take long to get some of those aircraft. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my Jethros move south. Your commander can easily die in this mission, as you can see by the fact that my commander is easily dying. Pull back, don't die, don't die. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, I hope that I don't just lose this mission right here and now, because that is a distinct possibility. Shoot! Why aren't they still attacking me? Maybe if I, like... I'm going to build a radar tower right there. Okay. One of you guys needs to go ahead and get started on the advanced plant. I'm going to send him right here. That'll be a good enough spot. The other one is going to need to come down. Okay, he followed me. That's just not fair. But I guess that is the point of aggro. If you cause someone to be aggressive, they will attack. Alright, let's bring him right down here. He is going to build a geothermal plant and then 4 metal makers. My commander will heal in time. It'll take him a while, but he will heal in time. There's a bunch of units right here. I wish I could just go ahead and destroy, but my commander is of such low hit points that he would easily be killed and damaged. So, alright. The thing about energy in this game is that energy is used easily, but it's respawned energy. Respond easily. And because of that, energy, in my mind, since it also powers a lot of laser weapons and laser weaponry, that's another difference between energy and metal in this game. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, energy is usually not location-specific, but metal is. The only time energy is really location-specific is in the case of a geothermal power plant. All the other times you can basically build it anywhere. I'm telling my commander to guard my construction cable, which means he assists in construction. Come on, buddy. Got stuck. Pathfinding in this game is tricky. That's all there is to say about that. I'm almost at enough hit points where I could actually do some damage. Once he's done here, I'm going to have him build some rocket towers just here and there. If I just go ahead and queue those up. Once again, I like 2 rocket towers at each location. Each coupling of metal and solar panels. A lot of these will kind of get in the way of your units being able to move freely, but that's okay. Okay, he's done with that. I'm going to build Fidos here. Fidos are called Fidos because they look like dogs. 15 of them. Fidos are really good. Zippers are good too. They have great damage, and so do Zeus's, but Fidos are really your basic assault unit. They have lots of hit points, so they, like I said, this game has no armor values in that sense. They do a lot of damage. They can kill pulverizers very easily. They take up, not that, they're actually small spatially, so you can fit a whole bunch of them. And what's nice is they have the same sort of speed as a lot of Tier 1 units, so they can actually blend in with Tier 1 units. Zippers go faster than most, and thus really aren't as good. Okay, go ahead and send your commander south. There's an entire base down here to the south. Okay, That's enough for you. Poor guy. My poor commander. He gets killed so many times. If your commander dies, once again, he represents you. You are the commander. It kind of makes it like Battlezone and other other games where you are an actual unit on the field. And, wow, I'm getting clogged up here kind of easily. I'm going to send him forward a little bit. Turn my commander to build forward. Let me say a few things. Right now, I'm just trying to wait for everything to build up before I can do anything. Let's move you guys right about right here. There are occasional patrols that will try to get at you. It's alright. Let them. Okay, here's another one. Actually, my my defenders took care of most of them, oddly enough. I was going to shoot again. Flee, commander, you're about to die. If my commander gets hit one more time, I'm freaking dead. Oh man, I almost died there. You know, I like to say this is a Let's Play, and I'm playing this expertly, but if I have a good take, I'll probably just assume I'll leave it as is. And if I survive this mission, I will leave it as is. But I assure you, I can play a lot better than how I'm playing right now. But I want to show you how to do it well, not perfect. I'm not going to seek out achievements. That's really not my playstyle. I'm not an achievement hunter by any means. Alright, I'm going to send my commander up north. And I'm going to have him build another metal maker. Actually, he can build that quick enough. I don't see my commander as where he is now, and just have him reclaim some metal. Actually, if I'm going to be standing here, I'm going to go ahead and have him build some storage units, particularly in the areas of energy and metal. I guess it's not very particular if I specify both sections. These guys will be done kind of soon. Usually, if you play it right, your commander has good enough health to actually destroy much of this lower base. There's about 7 or 6 deposits of metal right here, and that helps a lot too. Where's my... Okay. When you're done, sir, I want you to guard this and help and finish the construction there. Sometimes if you do that, he'll build enough defensive units here, but then he'll build it in such a way that he can't get back, and it's easy for a construction unit to sort of paint itself in a corner, as they say. All right. Now you can use aircraft on this mission. I'm just not very good. Aircraft, like many other things, it's good in small doses. But if you have plenty of anti-air units, as I do with all these Jethros, you're usually pretty good. I'm going to have my commander repair some of these units, just so we can say he's done something. Who else? You need repair? You need repair? Any of you tier 1 units need repair? Most of you guys are good. Alright. Okay. And how's everybody doing? You're still building defensive structures. Alright. In a second, we're going to go ahead and finish most of this mission. I know this part's kind of a little bit boring, right? I mean, all we're doing this part is like building a huge army. That's part of it. I mean, part of playing any of the single-player missions is having a huge army first. The way Total Annihilation originally plays is you have a 500 cap unit level, so you can only have 500 units. That's plenty of units. You don't need that much for single-player missions. The only time you really need that many is when you're playing some of the last missions. And in those missions, I just usually build tons and tons and tons of aircraft and have them just attack. Alright, I'm going to actually sniffle really loudly here. There. My nose is getting in the way of me talking. Alright, because I don't want to have to deal with it, there's a couple of things here I want to destroy. As you can see, I'm actually being attacked as I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and attack those units. Okay, that's all I really care to do. I could have captured that aircraft plant. It wouldn't have done much good. There's a lot of bombers here. I'm sure they would be activated at some point. I just don't care to really monitor when it's going to happen. Alright, get out of there, Commander. Yeah, he's under attack. Blah, 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 blah. Eventually those units would have, just like the units that are right here in this part of the map, they would have activated and tried to attack, and I just don't care to worry about that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and build 10 more here, and once again he's going to guard here, and I'm just going to go, I'm holding shift as I click, 5, 5, and then back to 10. Alright, we're good here. We have plenty of units. Now, the way total annihilation works, one day I'll be able to say that very clearly, total annihilation, is that you don't have to use attack moves. I don't have to say attack here. If I tell them to move and they say a unit, they're going to automatically attack. The difference is between the AI and StarCraft is that in StarCraft, a lot of the units are used standoff tactics. In other words, if there's something in line of sight, okay, that was artillery unit. It won't stop moving. It won't use standoff tactics. It'll say, oh, there's somebody there, but I'm not going to stop moving. Okay, I did not issue the shoot all command, I don't think. It could be on from last time I played the game. Let's see. No, the shoot all command is not on, which means I'm going to have to automatically target this. And even though it's cumbersome, Total Annihilation is one of those few games where you can have the option of units not to shoot certain things. Because, once again, in Total Annihilation, you can actually capture most things. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send most of my units forward so they can attack. If you have a whole lot of units, you won't be able to do much because they will kill you as you progress in line. And they will kill you as your units come towards them. Alright, I think we're good. And like I said, this right-hand corner has so many metal deposits, it's kind of funny. But that's the point of Barathrum, without an M, is that the core wants it because it has lots of metal deposits. The reason StarCraft, let me just say this, the reason StarCraft beat out against Total Annihilation is because it has the better storyline. Right? I mean, it really does. The storyline for this game is that you play the ARM and you're facing the core. The core are a group of people who found out a way to put human consciousness into machines, and that's called patterning. And the ARM resisted. So the core world is a planet that no longer has life on it. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's trying to... I don't know what he's doing. Guard the plant, not the robot. The ARM starts off in the home world of Imperion that's surrounded by a single moon. And the core, their home world is Core Prime, which is surrounded by a single moon. So it tries to hide which one is actually Earth and which one isn't. When I always played this, I just assumed that, once again, be careful here because you could destroy the Moho mine, which is what you want to capture. So kind of hang out along the edges. There's the metal mine. All right. Don't destroy the metal mine. Don't destroy the metal mine. Oh man, all my units keep on shooting this wall because my rockets, as you can tell, don't do too much. Alright, rockets always get hit. Rockets cannot go over hills. They are extremely affected by elevation. That's one of the things this game is good at, is factoring elevation into combat. Guys, can't you just walk up it? Okay. Okay. I'm going to have my units come over here. And, of course, my commander, hold fire, and capture this guy. Once we capture that, we'll almost be done. I'm going to go ahead and have some of my guys just destroy these remaining units, because once again, remember, we have to destroy all core units. Anyway, so, it's almost an analogy of vaccination, because the core want to basically turn everybody, want to put everybody's conscious into robots for their own good, and they'll say, listen, if you do this, you'll be immortal, you'll never have to suffer again, this is good, this is for your own good. And that's kind of the same sense with vaccinations. The government wants you to vaccinate for your own good. I won't get into that whole vaccine debate because I don't have any kids, and I feel like if I don't have any kids, I'm not going to really participate in that whole debate. And in general, I do respect people who don't vaccinate their kids. The Tiffany went off twice if you heard the music. Once for capturing the Moho mine, and then once for killing all the core units. Anyway, yeah, so the core wanted to put everybody into robots for their own good, and so they can be immortal, and the ARM said, no, we like our fleshy bodies, and that was that. Okay, well, that was actually a pretty fun mission. I really enjoyed it. It's hard to talk and do commentary at the same time. There was also a pre-rendered cutscene there. There's the ARM commander walking over a what seems to be a volcanic planet with lava in the background, and that would be reminiscent and true to Barathrum. And there's our score. All right, that was Barathrum, or given the exclamation mark, Barathrum. So, okay. Go and save this as after 12. I hope my mouse clicks. Can you hear my mouse click? Yeah, you can. I hope my mouse clicks weren't too loud on that particular mission. Thanks for joining me, and I actually had a lot of commentary I was going to talk about during this mission, but then I did what I said I was going to do, which is talk about total annihilation of the game and how much I appreciate it and how much I like it. I hope you join us next time, where we'll be going to Landdown's interface. If you know anything about physics, you know interface is it's where one medium meets another medium of a different density. I guess that's probably the best way to say it. Anyway, join us next time, and I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play of Total Annihilation, and I hope you have a great night. Join us next time. Bye.